So and we're both computer scientists, so I think we're, optimists. We were warned against coming across as techno-optimists in the book, and we tried to avoid that. But I think, in the end, we are bullish about the use of algorithms and their potential to make the world better in various ways. What we're starting to see in the last decade and the science that's been built up that we write about is that it's harder than maybe we initially thought, and there are these bad things that can happen when you deploy algorithms into important contexts without sufficiently thinking out all of the consequences. But that doesn't mean that these problems aren't eventually solvable. And part of the excitement that we try to get across in the book is that there's this science that's emerging that's not at all done yet, but pointing the way, I think, for a future in which we can use algorithms to make the world better in various ways while avoiding these antisocial behaviors we've seen in the last few years.
Yeah, and I think it's not just that we're optimists, but I think our book is optimistic also, in that it follows on the heels of other very nice general audience books on the negative consequences of algorithms and machine learning and AI and things like this. But those books do a very good job of identifying the problem without really suggesting solutions, or particularly suggesting scientific solutions. And so, not only are we optimists, but we feel like our book is an act of optimism in that we're trying to describe ways in which concretely we could make the science better behaved, if you like. One funny anecdote about this is that even though we've always thought about the book as being optimistic, at some point our expert editor here at OUP, Sarah Humphreeville, presented us with two alternative covers, one of which had kind of a dark dystopian interpretation, if you wanted to look at it that way, and the other one, which is the actual eventual cover, is very light and ethereal and just feels hopeful. And Aaron and I were actually, for some reason, gravitating towards the darker one. And Sarah gave us this false sense that we had a choice, but then when we made the wrong choice, she strongly advocated for the current cover, and we're very glad that she did that because we think it matches the actual content of the book much better.
Yeah, she didn't tip her hand in the original email. She just said, "Here's two covers. Let me know."
An A/B test that we failed.
Let me know what you think. Yeah, but when we made the wrong choice, she let us know.